Good afternoon, thank you for watching Rundlii Gaming. We're doing another video on the game called Darfall. This is a early access game. This is just a demo version, which basically shows you the first 6 days of the game itself to kind of give you a good feel for whether or not it's a game that you would enjoy, because it kind of gives you a pretty good amount of time to kind of feel out how the game itself plays and how you could do different things on it. So we're just going to go over more stuff on it. On the first video, if you haven't seen it, we basically started building up some houses, a couple farms, got some quarries going, and then 2 lumber mills. We're basically just trying to get the production going up at our location here. But for every house we build, we can basically get 2 more people from it. So that said, we do need another house. And the next thing we're going to want to build up is actually the carpenter. So 150 wood and 100 stone. So we're actually going to put our hero on this because this is going to take a while otherwise. And then the other thing we basically did was set up. So during the nighttime attacks, I believe it's the undead that basically spawn, and they're going to keep attacking you with. And I'm going to assume each day those attacks get worse. But so every day you get attacked a little worse every single time. So basically they'll send more stuff against you, and those things could be more dangerous. But you do kind of want to continuously build up your settlement on top of that. What we basically did was throw down a bunch of these palisades here, and those palisades just have a lot of health, and they kind of sit there and get in the way of things attacking. We did put down several of these lamps, and they basically give a huge amount of visibility in that area, but you do need things to restock those as well. Alright, so has already collected 30 wood. I think, yep, so we're going to turn this in. And we're going to go and send them down here to the quarry as well, because we do need more stone as well. We're going to build 2 more villagers, because you do pretty much need to constantly be expanding. Otherwise, we'll probably eventually fall behind, and I'm sure the game gets tougher the further behind you go. Alright, so carpenter is our next thing. We're going to try to build a sort of a city block, which basically means we want at least 1 road to go through each of these sections. I think we need more wood production. Yeah, I forgot carpenter actually doesn't take workers, so I'm going to go ahead and just drop that. So yeah, we basically want, so yeah, for every plank, because we basically need planks for a bunch of stuff. I guess we're going to need those bows a little bit later too, so we're going to pretty much need planks non-stop. But yeah, for every plank, it takes 20 wood, which seems really costly, because that's... Yeah, because it's literally just one plank for every 10 lumber. So basically every 2 trips for most of these. So it does seem like a bit of a costly, trade for that one. So hero leveled out. Learn for 2 skill points. Okay, so it's not just 1 point for 1 point. So we might actually hold off and just level up a single skill for now. Alright, so let's go and turn this in. Because it seems like everything up to this point, you definitely need a lot of you basically need to keep building out a lot of wood production. Salvage equipment or weapons from the inventory and turn them into resources. Okay, so yeah, I guess you can destroy stuff that you find as well. So we're short on mana orbs. So that's that will be a limiting factor, I guess. So we do need to go out and fight some more stuff. Okay, and this looks like it is going to be one of the camps. Oh wait, he has 500 health. I believe we're gonna have trouble with that one. Let's see if that does much. Yeah, they could shoot pretty far though. So this could be something that we could try to take later, but I think we might need more soldiers to do so. Turns. Okay. I'm gonna go back and kind of lick our wounds and heal ourselves a bit. So I think I've seen like a orc on this side too. So we're gonna go start some trouble over here. It's still like 300 health. Alright, let's go see if we can finish them off. Alright, so we did get a tattered robes out of it. +5 energy, +5 hit points, and 5 ability damage. So we'll take it. Sadly, that did not give us enough orbs to really make it work. We also don't have a charcoal thing, which we also need. Alright, so the undead are coming again. So hopefully with charcoal, we can then get our lamps back up and running. Yeah, so it looks like they're already activating. So I don't think we have to do any kind of additional changes to get them going. Alright, so the good thing is we do have a pretty good amount of lamps at this point, so we can at least see the majority of our base. We still kind of need to get orbs in order to get more people, so that is kind of a limiting factor we're running into here. Oh, it takes 3 charcoal per. Okay. So that said, there is a chance that maybe they can cross through the diagonal on this. So we might actually have to buffer it a little bit further. I guess they're attacking our castle too. Alright, let's go with the bigger fireball. And I will say that the repair effect here is much more convenient than I've seen in some games where you have to go through and individually start repairing things. This basically just has like, here, spend this amount of wood and repair all your stuff. So that is something you like. It does seem like it makes that part of it much more simplistic, so it makes it a little bit easier to read on to micromanage every tiny building that gets damaged. But our hope here is that come morning, yes, it does seem like they are attacking far more frequently. So I think our hope is that we will have some soldiers by the next nightfall. I can certainly see with the amount that picked up, because I think we only had like 3 attack, and then the next night it was like 10 or 12. Yeah, we're just gonna have this build nonstop. So, like 100 charcoal, just keep building. I'll do 10 of those for now. So stone bricks is the next thing we need. And this is how to make stone bricks. So, uh, so yeah, I guess the question we had earlier was whether or not you can go through the diagonal. Because I am certainly not sure if they can or not, so what we're going to do is just throw additional buffer on the ones that had no diagonal movement. And I guess we'll find out probably the next nighttime. Um, okay, so we have one small opening here. Now, I guess another curious thing is whether people can walk through trees. I guess that could be very much a possibility as well. Yes, you can. Okay. So, that could be part of where we need to shore things up a bit. So, build another worker. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what covers the different territory here. So it's kind of the next thing. So houses didn't improve it. Oh, area's not lit. That's good to know. I guess areas that you can see at night is the boundary of our territory. Okay, so my hope is the only opening we have is up here now. Next thing we're gonna do is start getting more stone, because stone is definitely gonna be our weak point for a while, because we do have a good bit of production for lumber at this point. We have an okay production for food, but we're not able to use food much due to the mana orb issue that we have. Now maybe once we go to train soldiers, then possibly those might be able to burn through some food as well. Alright, so once we have that, let's go turn this in. Fortunately, our stone block production is not as quick as we would like. How bad are these? 14 giant rats. Yeah, they're hitting me pretty hard pretty quick. So alright. Or at least we're picking up some orbs now. But if we don't run back right now, I think we may not make it. Alright, so the good thing is we do have a bunch of charcoal. So that is certainly something we're not short on anymore. We do need 10 more stone, like now. What do we need for this? So hopefully time-wise we will... You can upgrade your building by building an upgrade from the storage into the slot. So, I think at some point, I'm not sure what different resources would do, but it sounds like you might be able to... Actually, I think wheat kind of talks about that. Grows wheat for bread, that increases worker production speed. Wheat does not count as food. Okay. Alright, so we need 3 more of these. 2 more of those. So I think the direction we kind of want to try is going for archers. So we're going to go ahead and build a barracks. Because I'm going to go on the assumption that archers can also shoot over the palisades. I mean, it makes sense. Then archers. So we need mana orbs. That is actually a bit of a problem. Yeah, so it seems like every single time we hit this, it just automatically spawns one, so it's not even like on a timer. Okay, so we need to get back. So we can build 1 archer. I mean, at this point, I was hoping for at least a few archers, but I guess it is what it is. Okay, so we do have enemies coming here. Yeah, I don't think we want to run outside. Just doesn't really work out too well for us, I don't think. Is there a way to... Okay. Yeah, so I guess in like a lot of other kind of like real-time strategy games, you can, I guess, hotkey different groups. So like if you do like control 1, I just wondered if it worked in this game. Well, so not too bad. It seems like some things will attack your base defenses, other things may try to walk physically into the location. So that does make defense a little bit easier on that front. We do have Carpenter. Okay, let's go move down here. Looks like a big guy. Alright, so we're basically going to kite him around, because he hits pretty hard. I do understand we do have stuff at our front gate, so that is our next place we need to go, but I was hoping that post there would keep him busy for at least a few moments. So we're basically going to pull back to... Hey, come back here. Ah. Well, the good thing is, even if our hero dies, it's fine. Basically just means he'll eventually resummon himself. Alright, well the downside is, we do not have a post up here anymore. So we probably need to rectify that. We're basically going to try to spread out these lamps a little further. Yeah, so that is where we're going to end this particular video. So we did the first, day 2, day 3. So as you guys can see, the days do seem to get a little more intense. So on the night of the 4th, we definitely have to make sure that we have many more troops than we're running, because that giant took quite a bit to deal with. And one archer and one hero simply won't cut it. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. And if you guys do like what you're seeing gameplay wise, as far as how the game itself plays and the kind of things that are in it, you can also check them out on Steam itself. It looks like it's coming out probably third quarter, plus or minus some time, because as most games go, it's hard to say when it'll actually be released, but this is kind of an early demo of what they currently have already. Otherwise, thank you for watching. Rundlii Gaming, and do have a good day.